Hey, welcome in, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I try and suggest every so often to go look at the intro video so you can see if I am a reader that maybe you can get behind. I like to talk a little bit. If you don't want to hear all the talking, skip ahead. There are timestamps in the description. I'll try to also say timestamps first as part of the description so that you can see that. If you happen to like the message that you hear and or if you receive a message that's for you, please give it a thumbs up, as that is the only way that these videos actually get out to the masses, is with your participation. That's a YouTube thing, not a me thing. Also, if you want to hear something specific, if you want me to focus more on something, definitely leave a comment. And it has to, I just learned from another reader, it has to be more than 7 words. Again, that's a YouTube thing, not a me thing. If you would like to get notifications from when readings come out, something about commenting and hitting the bell, that helps to get that notification out to you more accurately, I guess, like as timing, from a timing standpoint. I don't know. Again, all YouTube stuff, not me. If I am not the reader for you, that is perfectly fine. And I understand there are some amazing readers out there, and I try and make sure to always have the I subscribe to readers on this channel so that way you can have a list of other people that you can check out. To me, they are the best of the best, so definitely check them out. That being said, it is December 29th. We are quickly approaching the human new year. Human, because we're here for the human experience. Traditional, I should say, as far as how we measure time. For many of us, not everybody. For me, the winter solstice is more that ending and beginning of the new year, the new cycle that is coming in. But traditionally, January 1st, it's coming. Winter is coming. That's so silly. Anyway, I am feeling that right now, the words that were going around in my head before I started this recording, hermit mode for introspection. Introspection is key, and it is a right here, right now introspection that is about to, and this word has come out a lot, catapult you towards your next step, okay? This is part of the transformation. Transformation was very loud the other day. I will be interested to see if we get the death card. I will be very interested to see if we get an the literal hermit card. I will also be very interested to see if we get a tower again, because I do feel like someone is about to tear down the tower. It's not a tower happening to someone. Someone is deliberately going to tear down a tower. And then I think that there is going to be rapid movement as a result. This is everything that was going through my mind. I don't know if I'm right. The Chariot card, I just keep seeing it. Chariot and 6 of Swords and 7 of Swords. And all of these are movement cards. Also 8 of Wands. But we'll see. I've done a few personal readings for myself. I would like to make sure that we are getting the message out to whoever needs it. But I am part of the collective as well. So we'll have this reading together. I also got new oracle cards. Again, don't forget, if you want to just go straight to it, I'll try to timestamp it right when the first oracle card comes out. But these are angels and ancestors oracle cards. I like them. I think they held kind of like the native spirit cards that I love. In fact, they have a similar vibe, but to give some grounding energy here, I'm going to do one from this and one from Journey of Love. We'll see what comes out. Spirit, ask that you please allow clear messages to come through so that I might assist guiding whoever needs the message. One card, please, from angels angels and ancestors. Thank you. The Knight. Brave and honest. Be brave and honest. And one card from Journey of Love for whoever needs this message. Brave and honest. Be brave and honest. Journey of Love. On your journey of love. Let's see. I'll read the description in just a second. That's good. One card from Journey of Spirit. That's more than one card. One card, please, Spirit. Okay. She loves. Be brave and honest, and she loves. Oh, the colors go together. That's pretty. I'm silly. And these cards are not in an order that I understand yet. So there's like... Give me a second. I think it's in this part. Yes. Okay. Night. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. The knight is a knight in shining armor, dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. Inspired by the Knights Templar, he is a protector of the Holy Grail and therefore of your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior in you, whether you are male or female. That energy is within you. His sword and armor show his courageous and strong. Shows he is His sword and armor show that he is courageous and strong. But if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. The energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. If you are in a space where there's opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. This card also brings justice. If you are longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order and that you don't need to force anything through your will. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let your spiritual path protect you. So we can look at this kind of as the strength card in the tarot. And someone is being called to have courage as they continue on their journey. I want to see. So like remembering what you're doing this for. Do the right thing even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. It's a matter of respect. It's a matter of being courageous and strong. A tear running down the face. Being vulnerable is necessary. This is about your spiritual growth and your expansion. What that means to you, for whoever needs this message. And then she loves. And that's number 61, which is a 7. Part of your courage can be through forgiveness. I am saying that, not the card. Part of your courage can be through forgiveness. If there is someone that you need to forgive, if there is, even if it's yourself, perhaps you are about to do the hard thing. Sorry, this is just what I'm hearing. Perhaps you're about to do the hard thing and it is going to cause pain and hardship, but you're doing it for your spiritual path, for your expansion, for your growth. And that is from your heart center. And that is with love. And love is the right thing. And then to have this card, she loves. So she says, forgiveness is here for you now. Can you partake of it? Forgiveness for your own self, for the times you messed up, didn't love, forgot to trust, tried to take over and decide against surrender. Forgiveness is here for you now, for the times when you couldn't forgive another, even if you really tried and really wanted to. She loves. She is here for you now. Open your heart to the angel goddess of forgiveness and let her fill your heart. You are free. This oracle brings you a message from the divine. You are forgiven. You are worthy of forgiveness, and you are capable of great spiritual generosity and forgiving others. If there is a person that you cannot forgive, you are really just not forgiving yourself. Perhaps for being vulnerable, for not knowing better, or for not listening to your own intuition. It's time to let that go and allow the forgiveness that the divine has for you to fill your heart. You are free now. You need to just realize it. Yep. So let's see. Courage and forgiveness. Courage and forgiveness. Forgiving someone from the past. Forgiving yourself for your past. Doing the hard thing. What's the hard thing to you? I have new cards, but these are not it. I'm going to use those. I think it's clarifying. They're bright blue and orange and red, and I think they'll work well to highlight any messages that come through. Spirit, if we can have the messages that we are meant to receive, the messages that I am allowed to share, please use the cards, and by extension me, to receive and share whatever messages you have for us, Spirit. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. We are on this journey together, are we not? Yes. Be brave and honest, she loves. Page of Wands and the Chariot. What did I say? It's definitely a new opportunity. Fodder. Fodder is what I heard. And it's funny because I was hearing that word strong last night. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. It's a song, by the way. And that just hit my brain. But this time you're being asked to. You're being asked to. Maybe it's a passionate beginning. You had to go through all the wands. Remember, page is after the 10. You had to go through from the Ace of Wands to the 10 of Wands in order to get to this page, in order to be able to go into this new beginning, this opportunity, much like the Ace, right? And this is your movement. This is a Six of Swords. This is going quickly, unlike other Six of Swords, which is in a boat, in the water, from turbulent waters to, smoother sailing, if you will, to very close to the shore. This Six of Swords is flying above all of that, straight into the sun. You see? The sun, I think, is going to be important in this reading. Wow. Queen of Swords. You see the light at the top of the sword. This is the truth, divine wisdom, divinely guided, sitting in the truth, downloads, going within is necessary. High Priestess, definitely divinely guided, messages from the divine, messages from your higher self, finding the balance within. There's a doorway there, by the way, see in the back. It's about moving into that. Eight of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles. Definitely moving out of this. Freeing yourself. The work. And perhaps it's the work that's been holding you back. Focusing more on the work and not enough, or focusing more. Let's see. Why did I say that? Focusing more on the work and not enough what? All the swords are down, by the way. Look at this. None of them are pointed to. They're all down, laid flat on the ground. You see the angle of this card? Let me see if I can do this without you getting a glare. The perspective here. Just needs to wiggle a little bit in the thread there around her, this ribbon. I mean, it really is. It'll just slide off. And the eyes aren't even closed on that one, right? Huh. Yeah. Can see. This is actually, it could be breaking free of this. In this art depiction, breaking free of this, but doing the work instead of focusing more on the work. Nine of Cups. Less on the work and more on the love. And I think that message came through clear in those oracle cards. There's a call to action here. Breaking free of the mental torment, the work that goes into getting your wish fulfillment, everything that you want, everything that you need. This might be part of the download, but there's also a call to action here in the movement of the Chariot that I called the Six of... Why did I call that the Six of Swords? Wow. Let's go back to that. That is not the Six of Swords. That is the Chariot. For the lovers. So yeah, a call to action here. Divine, there's messages that are coming, breaking free of the mental torment, the work that goes in, doing the actual work and or focusing less on the work and more on the love itself. And that is for this union, the lovers. Trees that have taken root and are growing together. Trees that have taken root and growing together, intertwined. You see, those roots are shallow. They're not all the way down. Knight of Pentacles. This has been a steady progression. A steady progression. Continuing to take this step, the path that you've been, see this long path behind this Knight? The long journey. Knight of Wands. It's inspiration there. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. There's the Star, Temperance, and the Two of Cups. Now I want you to see these pictures, okay? The inspiration. It was something that you wished for. It was the North Star. Your North Star, whatever that is for you. Also the Sun. Keep that in mind. Temperance card. The perfect alchemy. And look at this. This is Two of Cups. Giving and taking, creating the balance. For what? Two of Cups. And again, intertwined. Like the trees taking root. Breaking out of the mental torment. Focusing less on the work and more on the love itself. Six of Pentacles. This is about balance. This is absolutely about reciprocity, give and take. There is a forgiveness that's needed here. And a thankfulness. Gratitude. I heard gratitude. Be thankful for the opportunity. Be thankful for the opportunity. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? I don't mean it. I don't. That's just, hold on. There's the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. It's absolutely the pain that comes from seeing it for what it is. The pain that comes from seeing it for what it is. Calling out the pain. Calling out the pain. And look, this is all mental. This is all mental. It's like, it's all in your head. Literally. Perhaps you read something that causes pain. Perhaps you have pain that causes you to read something differently. This seems very literal to me, but this is calling it out. Like this is all, sorry, this is all bullshit. That is not to take away from any pain or anxiety and stress that you feel, but this is calling it out. See how he's pointing the finger over here? And he's like, yeah, I'm out. I'm not doing this. This is stupid. There's a give and take opportunity here. Be thankful for the opportunity. This is dumb. But yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. There's an opportunity. Look at the bird in the hand. This is divinely guided. I look at birds as messengers. That's why I'm so strong about Nine of Pentacles when it comes to that. Three of Cups. Joyous occasion, a celebration. Cheers. Nine of Pentacles to cheers. Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning. Eight of Wands, fast movement. You're headed in a specific direction, and it's as if you've always been headed in that direction. There's this Ace of Wands is like Rise of the Phoenix. A rebirth in and of itself, this new beginning into this direction. Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. Something that you've been waiting for and worried about. Coming out of that, perhaps unexpectedly has come through strong here lately. But I'm putting this back because that was way too many. Let's clarify. For the Queen of Swords and High Priestess, Chariot, fast movement, Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, 8, 8, and then 9 and 9. Lovers. Can you clarify here in this Queen of Swords, the knowledge coming through, the High Priestess from the Divine, Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles, I said focus less on the work, but is this the work that needs to be done? Because we have the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups. The work being put in to get your wish fulfillment, perhaps, but it's rooted, the Lovers. Seven of Swords. It is about leaving. Happily so. Seven of Swords, you know, like there's a trickster quality here, deception, yes, but if you look, this is not of ill intent. See the face? This isn't evil. It's nothing like that. It's taking what you can carry and leaving the rest behind. And actually, the Five of Swords that he's carrying come from the Five of Swords, which is the battlefield. The battlefield that is typically a small battle. It's unnecessary. This is removing those swords so it can't take place. But this is leaving. And you have Seven of Swords here too. Leaving what? What are you leaving? Spirit, whoever this message is for, what are you leaving? Three of Pentacles. So this could be a third party situation with the Three of Cups down here. Leaving a Three of Pentacles. Leaving a Three of Pentacles. And what are you walking towards? Spirit, what are they walking towards? Whoever needs this message. Could be literally leaving a work situation. I don't feel that. I'm sorry. What are they walking towards? The Seven of Swords to the Three of Pentacles. Leaving a Three. Definitely a Tower. I said it in the beginning. Bringing down a foundation. Destroying a foundation. That sounds harsh, but destroying a foundation, leaving a foundation, leaving a tower. What is it? And what are they going towards, Spirit? What are they going towards? What are they going towards? Anything? Page of Swords, forward movement, whatever it is, cautious optimism. Research has been done, being done. That's a full moon in the background, by the way. We're going into the full moon, like I said. I think I said that. Full moon in Cancer is the 3rd, January 3rd. this weekend. Lovers, Knight of Cups. Seven of Swords, leaving Three of Pentacles, a tower moment, definite tower moment. It is the destruction of a tower, the destruction of a foundation. Cautiously optimistic, moving forward anyway. This is a warrior pose, also like an Ace of Swords, a new beginning. This is truth, okay? Cautiously optimistic, moving towards the Lovers and with heart center. That is leading the way. This is forward movement again. Lots of movement cards. Chariot, hello. Chariot. The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, but movement. High Priestess. This is a higher knowing. Messages from the divine. The messages from the oracle. You're doing it heart center. Heart center. That's a lot. I'm going to, if they're meant to come back up. I mean, there's a Six of Swords there. And a Six of Wands. If they're meant to come out, please let them come out. Because there is forward movement here. There is definitely doing it for the right reasons. Three of Wands. What you were waiting for or what you're about to partake. Either you're waiting for a ship to come in to give you the supplies necessary, the downloads from the High Priestess possibly, that are coming in. The ships are coming in. The downloads are coming in. Okay? Or you're about to hop on the ship, and that's your movement. There's the Four of Wands. There's the foundation. The Three of Wands to the Four of Wands, that could be the rebuilding after you've destroyed the tower. Is that the rebuilding? Destroyed the tower. The destruction of a three. The destruction of a three, leaving that behind. Truth. Ace of Swords. Also Ace of Wands. Also, yeah. But that's the one that flipped. Ace of Swords. This is the new beginning. And what's this new beginning? Well, we have Lovers. Heart center. What's the most likely outcome here? Two of Cups. Any other guidance you can give us, Spirit? Anything else that needs to be said? Can we get a timing card? This looks pretty rapid. From the Chariot. Ten of Wands. I mean, you're at the end of this uphill battle is what I heard. So you're at the Ten of Wands. That in itself is timing. Justice, air sign, Aquarius. So end of January, possibly into February. There's the Ten of Wands again. Anything else? Timing. Can we get a timing card? Whoa. Page of Cups. Pisces. What's that? February, March? I don't remember. I suck at this stuff. I'm sorry. Ten of Cups. It's all that's when it's coming in. So from, whoa. So perhaps February. Emperor, Five of Cups. Letting go, Four of Wands. Definitely letting go. That's the Bon Voyage. The Emperor, sorry. February. Wow. February, Six of Wands. I feel this is right. It's going to be a difficult transition. What's the difficult transition? That's what I heard. Difficult transition. Moving. Six of Swords to Ten of Cups. Why is it going to be a difficult transition, Spirit? Why is it going to be a difficult transition? The Knight. The Knight just caught my eye again. The Knight Oracle card. Why is it going to be a difficult transition? Forgiveness, doing the hard thing. Doing the hard thing. Yeah. It doesn't feel good. Or, whoa. That could also be timing. Okay, so Capricorn to Justice. Because you're having to let go. Oh. So the people in the Devil card are chained, and then Justice comes in, so that's legal. It could be for someone this is a literal divorce. Could be for someone this is a literal divorce. Proceedings. Magician, Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so definitely a movement here. Something that was manifested, something that you worked to make happen. I don't think we need to put these down. It's not easy. There was juggling here. That's coming to an end rapidly. Rapidly. Why the juggling? Why is it not easy? Why the juggling? Six of Pentacles to the Pentacles. Wow. So for somebody, it may be about the balance, the juggling, creating a reciprocal situation. And then you have Six of Cups to the Nine of Cups. This is about what I hear strongly is because you have to love like children do. Your wish fulfillment, your full emotional fulfillment comes from loving like children do. Meaning, children do not sit here and worry about what are the outcomes of loving another. What's that going to lead to? Children do not worry. They're not jaded yet. This is innocence, right? Love is innocence, truly. Love is the most powerful, period. It fuels everything else that we do. Love of self, love of money, love of another person, love of your children, whatever it is. And in this case, it is about the intertwining of two. And it may not be easy. Look, Two of Cups. Like the lovers in the trees, the intertwining of two. Trusting each other is what I heard too. Trusting each other. Any last bit of advice? Any last bit of advice? Five of Wands, Five of Swords, King of Wands. I heard rise above it. Let me put it this way. This is how it actually. You have to rise above it. This is the change. This is the change for that masculine. It is not going to be easy. Perhaps bickering, fighting, Five of Wands for the Empress, fighting for what you know, the Five of Wands, maybe even fighting with the Empress. You have to put the squabbles aside. Forward movement. Put the squabbles aside. Fighting for the Empress, fighting with the Empress. Put the squabbles aside, I heard. That's what's going to make it a little bit more difficult. There is not a journey that is painless. There is not a journey that you can take. But that's how you get there. Nine of Pentacles to the Sun. Everything you want, the Empress, and that's a minor for the Empress. Everything you want, High Priestess, Six of Swords again, Ace of Wands again, okay? Remember what you're doing it for. Remember what you're doing it for. It may not be the easy thing, but it's the right thing. Remember what you're doing it for, I heard. Remember what you're doing it for. I've said that before in other readings. Love fuels, and there's the King of Cups. Knows exactly what he has to do. And it's from Heart Center. Anything else? Last messages. Last messages, Spirit. There it is. Knows exactly what he's doing it for. All right. I hope you got something out of this. Have a happy Monday.